Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Skeletons. I hope you all are doing fine. And today we are going to solve this problem from the 450 DSA sheet by Lovebubber. First of all of us should thank Lovebubber for this awesome sheet or awesome collection of problems. So this is the first problem. The first problem is very simple, so we will solve it very quickly. But don't worry, I will try to explain all the necessary things. So the first problem is reverse a string. So in this particular problem, what we need to do is we need to reverse a string. So it is a very straightforward and a very simple problem. So first of all, let's understand the test case. So if you look at this particular test case, then it is quite clear that this is the input and the input is top. Okay, the input is a string and the output is also a string. The input here is top and the output is pot. So actually it is reversed. If you look this input from right to left, then it is pot. So this is your output. I hope you know what is a reverse string is. Similarly, if the input is empty, then we will return empty output. So I know this problem is very easy, and what we are going to do is we are going to look at two solutions. So first of all, let's look at the first solution. Okay, so in first solution, what we are going to do is, okay, so in first solution, suppose the string given to us is suppose we are given top. Okay, what we will do, we will take yet another empty string. Okay, so that's why you can see that the space complexity is big of n in this particular solution, because we are going to take one extra string. We are not going to modify the original string, but we are taking another empty string and we will return that at the end. So how we'll do that? We'll take an empty string. Okay, so let me explain. Suppose this is the empty string. Okay, and what we will do, we will iterate the original string from the back. Okay, so if we iterate from the back, the first character we find is p, and what we will do, we will push back. There is a method in a string, push back, which you can use in C++. You can use that. In some other languages, you can either do that traditionally by concatenation, or you can use the pushback. Okay, so the string will become p. Okay, after p we will move to o, and we will again push back or concatenate at the end o, so it will be po. After that we will move to t, and again our string will be pot, and we are done. Our string is reversed. I mean, not the original, we actually took another string, and we will return this. Okay, so this is done in big O of n time, because we are iterating over the string just once, original string, and space complexity is going to be big O of n, of course, because we are taking another string and we are returning that. Okay, now let's look at the solution. So if you look at the solution, well, this is the main function, so we should focus on this only. This is where we need to focus. Okay, so if you look at this, it is going to return a string and it is taking a string. So this str is actually the input. Okay, like we had top, the string. So here we have str, which is storing this input string. We are taking another string, res, which is empty, and what we do, we are iterating over the original string. From back, length -1 back. I hope you know this, how a string is, or how an array or a string is indexed. Okay, and we will iterate over it, and simply we will push back the character. So it will be like, if we have top, so it will be p, po, and pot, and finally we return it. Okay, so that's how we do this particular problem. I mean, this particular solution works like this. Okay, so I hope you understood this. This is a very simple problem, so I am not explaining too much in this particular problem. Okay, so wait a minute. So you can look at the solution again if you want. Okay, well, you can actually avoid this pushback if you don't want to, or if you are using some other language. You can actually use concatenation, in which you can do res is equal to res plus str I. Yeah, you can also do that. Okay, you can also do that. Okay, so we are done with this first solution. Let's look at the next solution. Okay, so in solution 2, what we are going to do, we are not going to take yet another string. What we are going to do is we are going to use the original string, we are going to modify the original string, and we will return that string at the end. Now how we are going to do that? So I'm going to take an example, and I'm going to take a bigger string this time. So my string is dexter, and what we are going to do in this particular solution, we are going to take 2 pointers. One is going to, you can call this left pointer, and the other is going to be the right pointer. And what we are going to do is, left pointer will point at the 0th index at the beginning, and the right pointer is going to point at the last index of the string, which is length -1. So you can call it length -1 or whatever. And then what we are going to do is, at each point we will swap the characters, and then we will increment the left pointer and decrement the right pointer. So we swap, so it will become R D, and then we move ahead. Okay, again this is L, this is R. Okay, and we will again swap, so it is going to be EE. Then again we move ahead, and it is going to again swap, so TX. Okay, and as soon as our left and right pointer crosses each other, left and right pointer crosses each other, we are done. We are done with the with the loop, and we will return the string. So our string is this, and this is actually the reverse string. Yes, it is. If you read this string from here, so RETXED, so RETXED, we are done. So we can do this big O of n time, and we are not taking any space, so big O of 1 space, this is time, this is space. We will see the solution, the code. So this is the main function, and this is the code that we are interested in. So it is going to return a string. It is taking the input string. Start is, actually I took start and end. You can take left, right, whatever you want. I took start and end, and after start and end, as long as start is less than end, that means as long as start did not cross end, what we are going to do is we are going to swap the characters. We are moving start ahead and end to decrementing the end, and that's what we are doing. And at the end we will return the original string, as you can see, return str. So it is a big O of n, big O of 1. This is time, this is space, solution. So that's it. We are done with this particular problem. So that's it. It's a good start. Thank you so much, and you can hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like this. Although I will upload them, but if you want the notification, you should subscribe. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.